Broads Media.
It was just a beautiful game all around. Oscar Lindblom got go. You see the difference when guys like Lindblom are scoring and when guys like JVR are gaining momentum? Your team looks a bit different. Your team actually scores goals and puts numbers up on the board. When they were scoring at an epic low rate, I stated that while it's putrid and while they have some flaws on their team, there's no way that over 82 games, that's the level of scoring that you're going to bring. It's just no way. There's no way. It's literally impossible. At some point, they would snap out of it just because organically, that is a historically pathetic rate to keep up for a long period of time. They are better than that. I'm watching Claude Giroux make filthy, and I mean filthy, passes for the Hattie. It was amazing how he passed that back door through the slot, through the blue paint. And Blackwood, he ended up getting yanked. But I'll tell you what, he should not have allowed some of those goals. Travis Sanheim's first goal, how weak was that? I thought at first the puck fluttered. I don't even know if it fluttered. It was a toe drag to change the angle. But regardless, I mean, Blackwood was all over the map. Justin Braun throws. Now, his was a flutter. That was a flutter job from the blue line. That ends up going right in. No tip. You thought maybe there had to have been a tip. But no, not at all. So you're telling me, think about these names you scored. Sanheim, Justin Braun, Oscar Lindblom with a snipe. It's funny to think about. Now, Cam Atkinson, now he was ridiculous. That 2-on-1 clap bomb, holy hell. Holy hell. He just came in and cracked one. Top 10. Jeez, it hit all twine. He let it rip. I'm like, damn. That was unbelievable. He was flying all around. You could see his face. The classic boys are coming to huddle around after that third bingo. Fucking rights, boys. Just a classic good hockey line after a huge bingo. And then he actually goes down the line to get his taps. It looks like he tripped a little bit. Can't happen. Can't score a big goal like that and then trip down the celebration line. That's a no-go. But I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. Compared to the alternative, which is a disastrous hockey game, not seeing a hat trick, I'll take it. It's all right, Cam. Throw some money into the fine jar. But no, all jokes aside, look, I mean, it was fun to see this team play with that level of intensity and with Mike Yeo. So with Mike Yeo, to kind of touch on what he's been as of late since taking over the head coaching job on an interim basis here, I said, you don't need to go grab, because as soon as he got fired, and it's funny, Vancouver got Bruce Boudreau, who they had an epic comeback last night. They were down 3-0 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. They fight back. They score with like under a minute left in the third period on the power play to take the lead. They're on a tear since their coaching change, and I bring that up to you because as soon as Alain Vigneault was fired, it was, okay, who's next? John Tortorella, who apparently is embarrassed by the way the league is going, which is filthy goals from Terry with Michigan-like passes. Apparently that's too new school for him, and he doesn't like it. A good old get-off-my-lawn guy. But my point is, these names are starting to get thrown around, and I said, you don't need a John Tortorella, okay? You don't need and I like John, and I think he's a good head coach. I'm saying for right now, with where the Flyers were, the way that I labeled it is this locker room is fragile. So you can't bring a tough nut guy in here, some tough ball sack guy who's going to come in here and start being a hardo and a hard ass and think that that's what this team needs at this very moment. No, you almost need, and I know people don't like to hear this because it goes against the old school hockey and all, but you need someone who's a little bit more player friendly, a little bit more on that team friendly side. AV was known as a dinosaur. He was that. Normally, when you go from that level of coach, you normally look for the other side of things to calm it back down. You need someone like Mike Yeo, who's kind of just a calming presence and keeping it cool. And hey, let's just be out here for the fans. We haven't had a good home game in a while for these fans. Let's go out there. Let's play physical. Let's be tough to play against. And let's go out there and let's look at that uniform on the other side and say, fuck you.